Okay, we are about to start the next session if you all are ready. Everyone ready for the next session? Okay. I feel like we need to start to do a slow clap. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Are y'all ready? Okay. All right, y'all, so this next session is all about money. Yes. Now, I'm not going to pull an Oprah. I don't have stuff for y'all. I'm so sorry. I know. But what I want to talk to you about is investing in women. But last year we hosted this event. It was the first time that Her Texas was part of this event. This time last year, we're in a statewide organization that brings business women together for collaboration to do business and to share funding opportunities. We were in 10 cities this time last year. Now we're in 75 in just that short period of time. And so now we're really excited about launching our chapter here. I was just telling Dahlia, my new friend, I've told several women this, that I love the women here. I feel like you all are just hustle, but you're like sweet with it. Not that our headquarters is in Dallas, not that the women in Dallas aren't, but just a little different. But okay, so what we did last year, I always like to feel the energy of the room, and I think it's really important if you come to events here. I'm going to talk to you about investing. I'm going to tell you about a grant that we've created for women here in the RGV, but I also want you to use this time to get to know some other people. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to count off, though. We're going to count off to 7. So you get to 7, you start back at 1. Got it? Okay. So we're going to start with you up top. 1. Uh-huh. We'll start here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 8. Oh, that's okay. I would have done the same. No, 1. Oh wait, did we get you? Did we get her? Okay, so let's do 1 here. Okay, 2. No, now you're 2. Yes. 3. Okay. 7. Okay, who else is participating? Anybody else? 1. Okay. Anybody else who didn't get a number? In the back. 2. Who else? 3. Okay, did everybody get a number? Okay, you're 4. Who's missing a number? 5. Okay, does everybody have a number? Okay, so 1s over here, 1s, 2s over in this section. Do you remember your number? So if you could raise your hand for 1, and then 2 over here, 3. Remember 3s? Okay, 4, kind of in this little section. Yeah, 4. 5, that table. 6. Yep. And then 7, the lounge chairs back in the back. 4 is that table. Is it okay in case we need it? Can we have some music? They're mingling, going to tables. Y'all have some little background music we'll play? Okay, move into your groups. 1s through 7. If you're 8 group, you're in the wrong one. Okay. Do you have your group? You good? Okay. You didn't get a number? Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, 3's here. Is this only, I thought we had more 3's. Yeah, there were some more 3's. What's your 3's here? No, do you have a number? Oh, here, just go here, 3's. Who's cheating already? Oh, wait, so I thought this was 4. Okay. Now, see, y'all don't know I've heard of mimosa. Y'all gonna get me mixed up already. 5, wait, okay, this was 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 should be, you need a separate. Y'all need to be on the lounge. Oh, they are? Okay, do you want to sit over here in this corner then? How many 7s? Or up here. Y'all could do here too. Whatever's comfy. Okay. Did you get a number? 2? Oh, okay, that's the group back there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so your next homework before we start is to come up with a name for your group. Y'all have like 2 minutes to come up with a name for your group. Is it not professional if I drink while I do this presentation, y'all? Thanks. Okay. I like to ask just so we're on the same page. I feel like it's on brand too. Look, I'm promoting the startup week too, y'all. See? Cheers. Oh, you need your refill. Yeah, you got. Okay, we'll do it when you come back. Okay, name. You have a minute to come up with your group name. All right, we're gonna go around and introduce your group. I'm gonna call your group moving forward a circle. You already got the photos and content? Yes, okay. All right, group 1. We're now circle, so I'd like to know what your name of your circle is. Okay, now y'all. Empowerment? Oh, but Espanol. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I like it. 2. Circle 2. Okay, a little fancy. All right. Y'all are 3. Fempire. Okay, I'm sensing a trend here. I feel like y'all gonna spice it up. 4. Okay, y'all kept it simple, but that's okay. I know. Okay, you should think Fempire and Glamtastic and stuff. That's okay though. Next group. Unidas? Okay. All right. No, that's the same one I thought too. Okay. Your circle name? Caffeinated Queens. Okay. Last but certainly not least, circle 7. Oh, I like that. 4th to 7. Okay, let me have them turn the music off. Oops. Okay, perfect. Okay, y'all, so y'all want to sit because we're going to give you a little bit of an exercise. So a quick stat for you all. Texas is the majority woman state. So there's mostly women in this state. We're 50.6%. Yet, if you look at 10 loans that are issued to an entrepreneur, out of 10 of those loans, only 4 go to women. Yes, isn't that crazy? There's a disparity when it comes to getting funding if you're a woman-owned business. Now, some of this could be on the entrepreneur, not being ready, not being prepared, but a lot of it is systemic, it's biased. If I give this woman-owned business a loan, will she be able to pay it back? And so there's a lot of things working against women-owned businesses. This isn't necessarily a negative, though, because as we can see, a lot of us are still building and growing businesses, but right now, if you were to look to try to get investment, only 2% of investment dollars go to women, 1.8 to Black women, 1.5 to Hispanic women. That's a very low percentage. And so with HER Texas, when I formed it back in 2019, it was just gonna be networking. We have an event called Coffee Mimosas where we drink mimosas, but we also do networking. And I think when I started to hear about these statistics, I thought, well, if we're forming a large organization of women, we can no longer just gather and network. Like, we have to be able to do it ourselves. And so we created something called BankHER. And BankHER is basically what you all are forming now. They're smaller circles. We're pooling our funds together, and we're selecting a woman to receive the funds. And it doesn't tell you how much you have to do. The premise is that every one of us has to be an investor, but we also can no longer wait for others to come save us. Now, there's lots of incredible organizations. This week is a perfect example of the many resources that are available for women-owned businesses, but also for entrepreneurs in general. But this is just 1 week. We have 2,000 cities in the state of Texas, millions and millions of women starting businesses and running business. 1 week can't solve that, right? We're also up against very low percentages. So I believe in my lifetime, those numbers will get better. So maybe not 4 out of the 10, maybe we'll get it to 6. That's still not good enough. And so what we believe is that we all can be investors and we all can collectively make a change. And so the first question I want to ask you all as your circle is, if you all were to receive if you were each to put $1,000 in for your group, so that would be around $4,000 to $5,000, what type of business would your circle invest in? What type of business, if you all could write a check and the check was going to go out on Monday to a business, type of business, so it could be tech, it could be retail, food, it could be hair, beauty, what type of business would you all invest in with your money and why? So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to talk about that, your total investment. So you all would have $4,000 to give to a business owner, a woman business owner here in the Valley. Who would receive the $4,000? You all also have $4,000. You have $4,000 as well. What type of business would be receiving your investment on Monday? You all have a big check. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to talk about $4,000. What can you even do with $4,000 to $5,000? And then who or what kind of business are you giving the investment on Monday? So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to discuss that, and then we're going to go through the circles because I want to hear your thoughts on that. Okay? 4 minutes. Who's getting your check on Monday? Who's getting your first investment? Can I have some music? Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, 1 minute. And you want to go ahead and select your lead investor of your circle who's going to speak for you. Okay, investment circles, let's hear where the money's going. We'll mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna start with this circle back here, the Caffeinated Queens. So we just wanna hear, yeah, that's you. Hi. So whoever you selected as your lead investor to speak, you're just gonna give us a quick little 60-second on where you wanna get your fourth, see, you guys are $5,000. Okay, y'all, you ready? Here, let me get the mic for you so you can share.
So we collectively thought that we know that we're giving our $5,000 to a male-dominated career so that we can empower an engineer at SpaceX that we know exactly who it is.
In a male-dominated field.
Yes, so that she feels empowered. I feel like the panel when we were talking, or they were talking and we were observing, is they have challenges in those areas specifically because it is more male-dominated. Director and, city manager, all those, they were very, yeah, so that's what we have.
I love that. So this investment group, their $5,000 is going to a woman-owned business and in a male-led industry. Let's give them a round of applause. That's amazing. Okay, I'm switching it over here. Who's the lead investor? Oh, girl, now you're gonna make me come over here if you do that. Just kidding. You're the lead investor? Okay. So y'all have how much money? Oh, it's 4 of y'all. Okay, so tell us who you're investing your $4,000 into.
So when we were trying to figure out who we were going to be investing for, we knew it was $4,000. And $4,000, depending on the industry, could go really far or really close. And so we wanted to get the quickest bang for our buck. So we chose a low entry level, like low price entry level business, something like, you know, when you go to the island or you go to events and they have the RGV numbers or they have like Marry Me, right? Those businesses that show up to set up to show on events or different scenarios, really you just have to pay for the items and then you just get rebooked and rebooked and rebooked. And usually after 1 or 2 times, you've already broken even and you just make profit after. So we were thinking of investing in that business because if they're able to just buy everything right up front and then be able to contract out to multiple people so that they can run various events on the same day at the same time, then you would get the biggest bang for your buck.
Okay, so how would you describe the business you're investing to a third grader?
They put up really pretty things at events.
Okay, event vendor, got it. Okay, that's amazing, $4,000. That was very intentional too. Okay, who's the lead investor speaking for the group? Oh, they made you do it, girl? Okay. Okay, so y'all have 5, 4? Oh, y'all got 5. Hey, ballers. Okay. All right, tell us who are you.
Okay, so we were thinking about single moms that need a lot of support. So we were thinking about investing in their mental wellness, but also like helping them, especially we were talking about how sometimes those single moms, especially if they're not in a healthy relationship, are sometimes tied up in the courts continuously. And so being able to have some sort of being able to go to maybe a lawyer for legal issues so that they can have that support where that's needed. So, I mean,
I like that, very thoughtful too. Okay, so did we get to y'all yet? Okay, so y'all have 4,000. Who are you investing in?
So we, okay. We decided on a nonprofit, investing in a nonprofit organization. And having that nonprofit organization, let's say, she mentioned, what was the one?
Mujeres Unidas.
Mujeres Unidas. So she said, you know what? I think it would be great for us to invest into a nonprofit organization. Mujeres Unidas is about domestic violence, right? So we decided, you know what? Why not empower somebody who's gone through domestic violence that wants to put on a business, and a women-owned business, and empower her to help her grow her business. So whether it be she wants to put on a beauty salon, she tells us, you know what, I love doing hair. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that, and then help her do that and start up her business.
Give a round of applause for this investment group. I can already tell you are so thoughtful for the actual founder, which is so refreshing. Okay, Do y'all have your investments with 4Gs? Who's speaking up?
Hello, hello. So I am a real estate agent. We have a builder in our team as well. I'm also a mortgage lender, and unfortunately, I've seen the reality of how difficult it is for people to obtain homes, given the market right now. So we've talked about like smaller homes. There's a company right now, you can look them up. I'm not affiliated with them, but it's called Boxable. So essentially, they're these pre-manufactured homes that can be put up within 24 to 48 hours. And they're very small, so you'll get like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, about 450 to 550 square feet. But right now, we have an issue with cities having requirements that will not allow for buildings of this nature. But if we look at the market right now, if it's a single mom with children, even renting is not affordable. So obviously that's a big venture that would require capital. And so initially we would put those $4,000 into a marketing agency, woman-owned locally. We had somebody in our team whose company is Collide Web Designs. And so we would put our monies into marketing for awareness of the issue, and hopefully we have people who can contribute and invest. Yes. She got it. No. Yeah, but who better?
Here, y'all, at all. Okay, I love this idea. That's very creative. Yes. Okay, we have 2 more groups. Okay, investment group. Where y'all have 5, 6,000? Somebody missed, okay, 5. Okay, who's speaking? Who's the lead investor? Okay.
Hello, we're in Borodadas, Empowered Women, and we all discussed, and it was kind of just quick that we all agreed that AI. So AI is something that, and of course, we're educating women. We also said for our children, and I say, if we educate the moms, we also educate our children, right? We got to be empowered to know how to do that. So we would take that money and learn how to educate people on AI. No. Just like, yeah. Well, she does more like marketing, website, and design and all of that. But I think we're all novice at it. But it's something that we feel we would need personally. So definitely it's something that the community would need.
That's a huge topic right now, too. Okay, round of applause for this group. Okay, last but certainly not least, the party back here. I can already tell she was going, yeah.
Hi, y'all. So our group is Suerte Siete, and we thought that the RGV needs empowerment. So we're choosing to invest in a group called, their mission is all-around empowerment camps, focused for the youth and focused for the older generations that need education on health, mental health, physical health, financial health, so investments, just making little camps in areas that need this education. And we get the kids together, we get the older people together, and we just educate them on these little things. And while we're educating them, we're making it fun. So it's arts and crafts, groups like this, but they get to learn all around growth.
Okay, so how was it discussing this in your group? How was it for y'all to discuss? Did y'all come to a decision pretty quickly, or was it kind of hard? Easy? Y'all were kind of all on the same page? Wow. Okay, that's rare. Okay, I have one more exercise, but before I tell you, so with BankHER, it's essentially what we're doing now. So a lot of the business ideas you all talked about will not receive funding, just because of the nature of the business, or if it's a new one, it's even harder for you to get funding. And so you all nailed it exactly. With BankHER, it's a social impact investing, meaning it's not an accredited investor. To be an accredited investor, that's typically an individual that is investing in a company looking for a financial return. And there's requirements that you have to meet. Most women-owned businesses will never meet the requirements to be an accredited investor. So social impact investing is exactly what you all talked about. It's not just, I'm looking to get my money back, because this essentially serves as a donation to whatever business. But it's exactly, you all nailed it exactly that. The founder, yes, their business needs the funding, but she needs support too. And this is what most investors don't understand, that yes, it's great if you gave me the check, but that thing was spent before I left the pitch competition. Okay, so the next challenge for you all, in your same circle, you now each are putting $100 in. So we didn't have as much money this time, it's been rough, okay? So you're now putting 100, that means $400. Are you still investing in the same type of company, or is it gonna change now because you only have $100 per? I will give you some advice. The circle, what'll happen is every 90 days, so we're in the middle of our first funding period now, April, May, June, and then we plan on distributing the first grants in July. Her Texas has already put $1,000 into the BankHER RGV circle. And so what we're inviting everyone to do is to join us in that circle. A founder can apply for that. She will receive that in July. The next funding circle starts July, August, September. The next check goes out in October. The amount of money we spend on coffee, hair, and I'm not telling you to get rid of that because we need those items. But if you think about what we just said, if we all came together in this room, we could help a lot of women and a lot of businesses with not a lot of money either. So that's why we're not going to take the same example. You're going to do $100 now for your group. So $400 to $600. Are you taking the same idea now that you have less money, or are you going to think about it differently? So I'm going to give you 2 minutes now. What are you going to invest in if your circle can only do $400 or $500 or $600? Okay, 2 minutes. We're going to discuss to see who your new investment is, if it's changed. Okay, cool. Oh, you thought of something, Chris? Oh, okay. We didn't do a good job of showing the bottom. We did not. Yes. Oh. She said you need to come comfortable. Girl, we're always overdressed. No, girl. Oh, no, see, now extra. Yeah, next year you need to come. Yeah. No, so she's kind of like a conservative version. Like, it's cute, but it's not too much. Mine is too much. Oh, see, she's already, yeah. This year normal. Okay, y'all, you've got your smaller investments still very powerful and mighty. So we've took away from $1,000 per person to $100 now. I'm gonna come over to this circle. Are y'all ready? Same investor speaking, or you switching it up? Okay, yeah. Yeah, girl, you got it. Come on. What? Oh, girl, no, ma'am. No, I understand Spanish, sweetie. No, ma'am. I understand what she said. Okay, so now y'all have $400.
Yeah. Okay.
So is your investment change, or is it the same, or what are you doing?
So, okay. So what we did is Wow.
Okay.
Everybody's excited.
Oh, we got for more cheap last night.
Are you guys ready?
Okay, y'all ready? Ready?
Yeah? All right.
Okay.
So what we decided to do with our $400 is we thought a little more socially. We were very income driven earlier. And so what came up was whenever you go to any shopping, right? Sometimes people are selling las manzanas or they're selling tamales or breads that they've made, right? And so the reason for that is usually they probably have a full-time job, but they're trying to bridge the income need. And so that's why they have a side hustle, side job, right? And they're selling these. So investing in somebody or a family or an organization that supports those bridges, specifically these individuals, it'll help them bridge into the next economic level that they need to in order to sustain their families and their communities, really. Everybody's pretty connected web-wise. So if one person goes up, the whole web also goes up.
So just the founder, so what would happen is with your circle is you would say the qualifications. So if you said, hey, we raised $400, who can apply for it? Are you looking for someone who's got a full-time job and something on the side? Is that because you can target who you want to receive your funds. So is that who you're thinking? Or is it a specific category? See, my girl. Oh, someone's got a part-time business. Oh, and then full-time. Got it. Okay. So you can specify that, right? When you say our 400 has to go to someone who's doing both. I think that's good though, because those little $400 makes a huge difference. It really does. Okay, that's great. Thank y'all so much. Next group. Y'all 400, yes, let's clap for them.
I don't speak English very well, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try, and I can send out because it's full table. Okay, just let me figure out the thing because that's not my point. Okay. Yeah. So, yes. Okay, with the 500. Yes. Okay. In this occasion, we're talking about the mental health. That's great. So we have picked it up all the market. We're gonna do a website, a marketing, and something with a 300 maybe. Yes, it's all marketing. It's all marketing just with us. We're gonna be together. It's in small groups. Yes. It's the same. Yes.
So, no, you did good, you did good. So really what we were saying, $600 really isn't that much, but we can do maybe free workshops for our single moms. So that mental wellness, but mental wellness isn't just about mental health, right? We need to make sure that everything else is in place, because if our economic status isn't well and I don't have a job and I can't provide for my family, sometimes they're going to struggle there. And so we have to have a lot of pieces in place. So what we can do is... No, so it would have to be like maybe for the single mom. So if we're going to focus that our target audience is those single moms, right? Not necessarily a business owner, but maybe, yes. Well, yeah, but we're saying it's for a business, okay. And so we're going to offer these workshops where they can come to our workshop so we can teach them about the mental health, but also have those vendors that have those other pieces, so that maybe, because you were saying that she has like jobs also, like, so that we can connect them to those jobs as well, so that they can find the ones that are able to, like a resource fair kind of sense. Okay.
So it sounds like you all want to finance a service, but like what'll happen is it's going directly
to someone that already has a business. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Directly to them.
Yeah.
And then you'll start back
to be able to do those, but we need that funding.
You all did, but you can do more than one founder. So I was shocked. I thought some of you would do that with the larger. So you can do two, but it really depends on how much goes into the circle, which is why for the RGV circle, we're already put 1,000 in to get the party started. And at the end of June, if we have 3,000 in there, then we can decide it goes to one founder, two founders. So now thinking about it, what type of business person, a woman or person would receive your $600?
Yeah, someone that's already doing that? I don't know, like someone that's already in that field, right? So,
It could be.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you. I want y'all to noodle on that because this is really important because $600 is, and I'm doing this exercise to show you all that 600 is just as powerful as 4,000. Because what happens is the business owner that gets it, it's different than crowdfunding. If you all have heard of crowdfunding, where you go apply for it and people will ask for a grant or whatever for funding, and you kind of leave that person after the crowdfunding's gone. This means when the founder or the business person gets to 600, they now have you all as part of their community too. So it's a bigger, really powerful, and it's also to show you that 600 is just as powerful as $4,000 because we're doing it together. Okay, now did we get, are you speaking now? Okay. Okay. Okay, so y'all have 500. 500? Okay.
So we'll be sticking to our initial mission.
You're going to keep the same?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's about the mission, not about the money.
Okay.
So we're going to stick to our women
Okay.
setting a business in a male-dominated area.
Okay. And why this is really powerful is because your fund, the tighter you can get to who receives the fund, it helps the business owner. Because what will happen is you're going to get a bunch of raggedy applications. Now, I don't mean raggedy the business owner. You're going to get people asking for their dog grooming. You're going to get all kind of stuff if you don't have it really specific. So you want to say, this is for women who are in this specific field. Or you could say, it's open to all women, but you have to have a business. So you have to give it some kind of a meat because when a business owner applies for it, that helps her out to make sure she gives you all the information you need. That's the other challenge we have now too. Sometimes some of the grant applications, it's like, I mean, super confusing. It's if you've never applied for grants, it's challenging for you if you don't have all the information. As y'all see, this is called a no strings attached grant, which means as long as you apply, you don't have anything crazy, we don't find nothing on you or whatever, that we don't care what you do with the funds. We can definitely say we want this type of person to apply, but it's not like, hey, did you go get that laptop you said in the application you were gonna get? No strings attached means you as the person, the recipient, get to use it as you see fit, which is also really needed for a lot of us because, yes, I need to get a laptop, but I need to pay my electricity. You know, there's lots of scenarios for business women. My kids need this. Like, yes, I need both. And when you go to pitch competitions or grants sometimes, yes, it is for business, but I need some new shoes or a suit. This is just the reality of being a businesswoman. Okay, do y'all have 500? Are y'all still doing the AI or y'all switched it up? Okay, tell us. What's the difference? Any difference?
Okay, so yes, we decided to stay with AI, and I think we've also agreed to work as a collective. And we think that we would break it down to smaller steps. So what we would need is maybe create an application and then actually educate and advertise how to get those people into the group.
So you can do that. So this is a perfect example that you can join our existing circle or you can start your own. Because you could say, we actually want to go a different direction. We actually want to focus on a region. We want to focus on whatever. So you could start your own circle. You have your own application. Who is the actual recipient to receive your $500?
Well, it would stay in-house right now because we're, no?
No. So what happens is if I gave you $300, I see your group. I'm like, this is amazing, AI. I give you $200. That's the $200 for you to, at the end of the funding period, to invest that into a woman-owned business. Do you see what I mean? So we pull our funds for every 90 days. The circle, we decide who's going to receive it. The businesswoman receives a check or a wire, and we start all over again.
So we would do it to somebody that would be the educator.
So you would look for someone who's an educator?
For the AI, yeah.
Okay, that would actually work great too. I love that. Okay, perfect. Did we get everybody? Okay. What? Oh, that's right, we didn't. I know, 7. Okay, so y'all now have 400.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're doing the same. We're
Okay.
still going with the overall growth camps, but with limited funds, we're helping them be more strategic of how they conduct these camps.
So is it a nonprofit group that can apply for your funds?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And we're with the limited funds, we're helping them be strategic. Instead of doing multiple camps, they go to select corporations and use their building, and then from there, these corporations can also help provide more funds.
Okay. And the reason why I love this point is because this is also the stopgap too, that sometimes when you receive the check, you need support. And so with this circle, this investment group, not only will she receive the 400, but it sounds like you all would give her support and counsel on what to do. That's really the value. So that's why I tell y'all, it's not about the total amount. Of course, we would love to have every circle do 5,000, 10,000, whatever. We'll get there, right? But it's about the commitment together, because now she has 4 amazing investors, if you will, who have her back with her business, which is just as valuable as the 400. Okay, I love that. Next.
I'm back.
Yes.
So we are choosing to invest into a woman-owned business that gives back to the community. In this case, it's one of our team members owns a bakery, and from that bakery, she is going to set aside funds from her sales to then put into kind of like a pool, I guess, a reserve.
Yeah.
And so people who maybe don't have the funds to purchase their children's birthday cakes and pastries can then apply, and they'll be given to those families for free.
I think that's straightforward, easy, and it's something she can apply and start using now. So great job. That's excellent. Okay. Did we get y'all? Okay, last but not least.
So we decided to just stick as well to a nonprofit.
Okay.
And maybe separate the $400 into one of our members left, but she's still investing.
She's still investing.
Yes.
Okay, good. Y'all got her money before she left. I got you.
Yes, yeah, we did. Yes. And now really just thinking about, a lot of times how hard it is when somebody starts up a business, looking at like the cosmetologist, a license, going through the
Yes.
process of educating themselves, or just starting a building permit. I don't know if they're going to go somewhere or do something, or work from home, and what equipment they need to start up their business. I love financial literacy, and one of the other things is also investing in. I didn't discuss this with y'all, but I thought that it would be a good idea to also empower this woman-owned business to learn how to do taxes and all the things that come with that, and giving them the advice or helping them, I don't know, for their tax preparation, and talking to somebody to learn how to financially, run their business
I love
in an effective and
that.
efficient way.
I love that. Round of applause for our last group. So the reason why that's so powerful, so you all, as I shared with you, we just launched BankHER. We already have 8 circles around the state of Texas. It's my goal at the end of the year to have 100. And so if you all start to think about each of these circles, whether it's $500, $1,000, our goal is every quarter, some woman-owned business somewhere in the state of Texas is receiving money. Yes, right? And the goal is to keep the cash flowing in our community, but more importantly, you see what our small conversations can do. And I think you all said it perfectly too. We need more than just money. We need support, encouragement, empowerment. And so this year, there'll be 2 cycles where women will receive funds. The funds are dependent on the circles. So if a city doesn't have a circle, the women don't have the funds. This is really where it's kind of like an actions speak louder than words. If you're truly committed to supporting each other, we will be more active in it, because likes are good, tickets, cash is better. And we're at a really interesting time where I told you all the statistics. If we wait on society and how things are right now, I mean, I don't know if we'll but by the time I'm in my 80s, I'll still be up here, y'all wearing these boots. Talk about we need to do this. Thanks, girl. Why don't we be for ourselves what we're looking for others to be? And as you said, as you all saw, we can use it in so many different ways. And a lot of the business women need support. So 2 periods this year, those women will receive not only the funds, but they'll have the circle support too of now I've got these people in my corner, which is just as powerful too. So y'all see the QR code. If you want to stay connected with Her Texas, anything Her Texas, we are launching an RGV chapter here, which I'm very excited about. Yes. If you're going to be at Happy Hour, you'll hear a lot of more tea at that point. At lunch too, because we're headed over there now. But you'll get, if you'd like to get more information about BankHER, we're in the middle of our first investment funding cycle. Our hope is to be issuing out checks to women in the Valley in July, and then again in October. We've put in $1,000 to get it started. We want you to join us. And you'll see, we never tell you how much to do. We just want you to be all in. How incredible would it be if we said 100% of us were behind the women in our community? I think that'd be really, really powerful. So, QR code, if you have information. I'll be here all day, though. Feel free to come and talk to me if you have questions about anything. If you want to start a circle, yes, let's literally do that. I would love to help y'all start a circle. I think that's just as powerful, too. You can shape it and name it as you see fit. But I'm excited to connect with y'all. Feel free to stay connected with Her Texas, too. Now, if you RSVP, y'all, we're headed over to lunch. Other than that, the next sessions will start over at Crosshatch at 1:30. Okay? Thank y'all so much for participating. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. Can I have your attention really quickly? So last thing, like she said, if you guys RSVP, it's going to be over down the street. If you didn't, we do have lunch here from 12 to 1. And after that, we'll have a session up on the stage and then 2 more back there. Thank you so much, starting at 1. Thank you.